Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're back with another video and we're going to be reacting to your wildest confessions. And before the video starts, I'd just like to ask that if you enjoy the content, please drop a like and a sub. I'd really appreciate it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Story 1. I jerked off to myself. Yep, that's it. I did it and started laughing until my breathing started to hurt. I feel so ashamed and hilarious at the same time. Help. I'm gonna say this right now, brother. You cannot be helped. I mean, this is wrong on so many levels. Like, for one, what inspired you to wank to yourself? What inspired you to tickle your pickle to your good old Mr. Winky? Like, one, I don't know how you even get this idea, and to go through with it is a whole nother thing. And on top of that, OP's username is I jerk off to you. Like, I think that's a bit incorrect in this situation, but yeah, this is wrong on so many levels. And a little FYI, this video is gonna scar me because it only gets worse from here. But yeah, let's just move on. Story 2. My confession is that I eat toilet paper. Oh. Wait, please don't judge me too quickly. I'm a 24 years old female. I started eating toilet paper at the age of 12 years old, due to a trauma that caused me to partake in eating it in the first place. Any advice? I tried to stop and then I'll eat it again. And yes, it's bad. I eat it every time I go to the restroom. I don't eat the whole roll though, frowny face. Now this one I'm not going to be too judgeful of, but I don't know, I feel conflicted because on one side, like, it's still toilet paper. Like, she would have gone through some trauma, like, surely to make that, and that'd be awful, but you're still eating toilet paper, and in a public restroom. Like, maybe if it's your own toilet paper, I guess, but if you're going to the restroom in public and eating toilet paper that people have put their hands on, and God, Lord knows where that's been, it's just, yeah, please just let's move on to the next story. Now we're about to get into some even wilder stories, but before we continue, I'd like to ask that you comment down below what your favourite story was from the video and give a reason why. I promise I'll read all my comments and just genuinely interested, so yeah, next story now. Story 3. Okay, we're getting into some of the really gross ones now. Just found out I can sort of suck myself. Title lol. Was feeling horny and experimental. I got myself into position, was on my back legs with my head on the wall, and I was able to reach for the first time. Not by a lot, and mostly just tongue, but I still thought it was fun. I see what people say, it's more like sucking a dick, and it is at first, since you gotta find a method that's less mentally involved. Once I found that position and held it, it was way more fun than I felt, better than I was expecting. 7.5 experience, and I would recommend and do again. Only thing is, I am mildly sore after that, but I think that some pre and post stretching should resolve that. There was a time when I thought Reddit was normal, and then you read shit like this. What level of degenerate, gooner, weirdo fantasy do you have to be to devolve to figuring out how to suck yourself? Not only that, but then write a full recommendation article for all of Reddit to hear. This one is truly just disgusting, and I do not want to meet whatever mind came up with this. I'm sure people have tried it and gotten curious, I get that, but actively recommending the experience and giving pointers is a whole nother thing. This is the reason why Reddit has such a terrible reputation, and honestly, I'm starting to think it deserves it. Story 4. Last night I dreamt about seeing my ex and woke up to my girlfriend giving me head. What a way to start a story, may I just commend you, sir. Last night I dreamt about my insanely hot, crazy ex-girlfriend get a job at the coffee shop I work at. In real life, she messages me and occasionally tells me things like in her dreams she thinks about me, like some ploy to get me back, I assume. I never answer her. Anyways, in the dream she was desperate for my attention and actively trying to break up my girlfriend and I. She would dress super slutty and corner me in the back, and in the dream she cornered me and began to undo my pants. Against my will, she started to blowing me. At this point, I was waking up and realizing that I was really getting head. But it was my girlfriend, and she had never done this before. I was instantly closed and finished really fast. Should I tell her? No! OP, you just got one of the best things that could happen to you. And you're thinking about telling her that you imagined it was your ex-girlfriend? My brother in Christ, are you insane? Do you want to keep your girlfriend? If you say to her that you are having a dream about getting head and imagining your ex-girlfriend, you are insane. Bury that shit. Next story, bro. Story 5. Now I'm gonna warn you, this one is overwhelmingly cringy. I came during a massage yesterday and farted. I can never go back. Well, OP, I don't blame you. If I did that, I would be fucking burning my house, packing up and going to a different country. He writes, I've never had a massage before, but I got a gift card over the holidays, so I decided to use it and booked an appointment. The masseuse was incredibly attractive and fit woman. I tried to relax and enjoy it, but once she started rubbing my thighs without thinking about it, I got incredibly hard. Then she started rubbing my lower back and it felt incredible. It was really awkward because I was trying to ignore how hard I was. Suddenly, it felt even better. I felt my dick start throbbing and I immediately started coming. Hard. So hard that I accidentally let out a fart while coming. It was the most awkward and embarrassing moment of my life, and I wanted to die. I apologized quickly, legitimately, trying not to cry from embarrassment. She said it was okay, and just to clean up with a towel, and grab another one, and she'd be back in a few minutes. I did it, and she finished the last 15 or so minutes of the massage, and both of us never said a word. I'm never getting a massage again. Ew. Okay. Let me get this straight. So not only did you cum your pants and then shit yourself in the massage, but then, after all of this went down, you continued and finished the massage. Like I said, I would be running away to a different country. The fact that anyone saw me do that is absolutely disgusting, and I would run for dear God like fucking Forrest Gump's on steroids, bro. That is one of the most traumatizing things that could happen to you. I would never return to that place and erase the memory of every person there if I could. OP, I think you take the cake. That is the worst story today. Story 6. Is this story 6 or... No, nothing else, just story 6. I hired a prostitute for my brother with Down syndrome last month. Okay, well, we're done with this video. What the fuck are these stories, bro? I think I need to get a doctor to assess my mental stability after this. This shit is harmful to read. I don't know if anyone enjoys this, but... Oh, bro. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I am not enjoying this anymore. Anyway, that's all for today. We're done with the story, thank God. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe again. Sorry for asking, but it does really help. And comment your favorite story from the video. If you want any feedback or want to talk, let me know. I'm happy to look at, read, and answer any comments. And yeah, have a great day, bro. That's it.